Hi everyone, welcome back to In the Love Creation channel. Again, my name is Karina, and today in this video I want to show you my ultimate favorite way of making straps. So I'm gonna show you how I made my straps before, and then nothing wrong, it's beautiful, it's pretty, but I don't like this raw edges. Yes, you can cover it up with strap ends, of course, but it's still doing this lift, right? And then on top of that, this part right here, they got really thick. Yeah, I'm not really happy with it. So over the years, I try to, tweak certain things and watch different videos on YouTube, how people make straps, and finally made my own basically compilation from watching all the videos over the years. So this is what I come up with. So I'm using, this is a polyester strap, and this is thick. So some machine, like domestic machine, not like all machine can sew through the you have to use the tab right here. They can't sew this thick of material, or we worry that the stitch is gonna get wonky or whatever reason we have. So this particular strap, it's no sew. So you're using scrap vinyls and rivets, but look how clean it is. No raw edges. They're tapered, they're not bulky. And you see the connector right here. Look how thin. Yeah, and it's no sewing. So yeah, I'm so happy to be able to share this method, and I hope you enjoy the video. Let's get to it. Okay, so what I have here is scrap vinyls, and then I have my webbing, my polyester webbing, and then I have a basic strap hardware, couple of hooks and a tri-glide, scissors, silver marking pen, some clips, rulers. I get some gel Gorilla Glue. I love this glue. And then hole punch, lighter to burn the edge of the webbing, and then rivets. And you see I have grommet here, and then a grommet puncher. It's not like we're putting grommet on the strap, but I'm gonna use this puncher and the grommet to make washer. Yeah, you heard me. We're gonna make washer out of this vinyl to protect our strap, because you can't just punch a hole through these and rivet it just like that. They will fray. So you have to protect it by making washers out of your piece of material here. So I'm gonna show you how to do that, because I don't have, the reason I use this grommet puncher, because the hole, it's big enough, it's perfect for my rivet. See this rivet, you want your washer to be the same size, the same diameter size like your rivet, or bigger, to be able to hold strong. So I don't have a big enough hole punch for that rivet. This is the biggest one I have. They're not big enough. So that's the reason I use this grommet. So if you do have a big one, hole puncher, that's probably easier. I'm just trying to use what I have at home. And then also I have my cam snap rivet setter. And that's it. So the first thing that I do is I cut out these two pieces. So my strap is 1.5 inches wide. So I made sure my vinyl piece right here to cover the raw end is 1.5 inches wide, like the webbing. And then I believe it's 1.25 inches. Yep. So I got this 1.5 inches by 1.25 inches. You can totally make it like bigger, but this is good enough for me because I don't want this edge of the vinyl lifted, and I want it like fit nice and tapered to your webbing. So 1.5 inches by 1.25 inches. And then I have this scrap that I'm gonna make a washer with. Okay, so let's make some space here. First thing I'm gonna do is prepare our washer. Okay, so I got this grommet puncher from Amazon. I think comes in a whole set. The brand is Pickwo, and then I'm using the 9.5, I believe. Yeah, it's a 3/8 inch grommet puncher. So I'm gonna set this up. Okay, so I'm gonna put this part of the grommet as my cutter because we're gonna punch a hole and I want it to be this side. So you don't need to put the other part of the grommet, just this part, the one that has a sharp edge right there. And then you just put your scrap vinyl there. You don't need to punch like hard. You basically just marking your vinyl. We need 4 of these, so I'm gonna punch it 4 times. Yeah, you don't have to punch hard. You're just marking hole. You see that? And then we're gonna cut it out. So like I said, if you have a big enough punch hole, that's probably easier. Okay, that's it. I got 4. And we don't need this anymore. And then now I'm gonna cut this out. Okay, so now we have 4 of our washers. So now we're gonna punch a hole right in the middle of this washer for our rivet to go through. Okay, I'm just using this tiny little one. You can totally mark this, but I just eyeball it right in the middle. Just put it right here, right in the middle of that marking. And punch. Just like that. So I'm gonna do it 3 more times. Put it right there in the middle. Yeah, the purpose of these is to protect our polyester webbing so they're not fraying. Same thing with seatbelt webbing. You don't want to punch a hole in it without protecting it after, because they're gonna fray. Okay, this is my last one. Right in the middle right there. Perfect. Okay, that's it. Our washer is done. We got our tabs. Now what we're gonna do next is grab our webbing here. Make sure that you burn these edges. They're flat. Burn it. My particular webbing here, we have it on our website, and then I cut them into 55 inches. That's like my perfect length for me. So first thing that I'm gonna do is put in our tri-glide. Just like this. Then I want it about, we're gonna fold it, right? I want it about that far. We don't need it to be, we don't need to waste too much because we're not gonna sew it, you know what I mean? Before we have to sew it, we have to like put a little bit further, that way our feed dog on the machine not hitting our metal. Okay, we don't have to do any of that this time. So that's a good one. So I'm just gonna clip this, put it aside. Now we're gonna grab our tab, and then you want to put a marking 1/4 inch from each corner, from 1/4 inch from that corner, 1/4 inch from this corner, and use your silver pen. About right there. Mark right there. Same thing here. If you have a rivet ruler, that will helpful too. I'm just using what I have. Okay, I marked that. I'm gonna go ahead and mark this one too. Same thing. 1/4 inch here, 1/4 inch here. Okay, we got our marking. Now we're gonna fold this in half, put a clip, that way they're not moving anywhere, and then we're gonna punch through. Make sure they're even, guys. Okay, we're gonna punch through 2 layers of these, okay? That's why I only mark one side, because we're gonna fold it in half and punch it together like this. That way we make sure they align. There you go. Let's do that on this side too. Okay, that one's finished. I'm gonna do that same thing on the other piece. Okay, let's clip it right there. Clip it on the side. I don't want to punch through my clip though. Be careful with that. There you go. One more. Bam. Okay. We're good now. So now we're gonna grab our webbing. First thing we're gonna do, actually, we need to put glue here because we're gonna attach it here. You can use double-sided tape, but I like glue because, you know, double-sided tape, it can still move sometimes. So I like this gel Gorilla Super Glue. It's because I like the gel because they're not messy. So be generous with this, but we gotta work kind of fast because they dry up fast. Put it right here. Make sure they're even on each end. And then we're gonna put a clip. That way they stay. Oops. Okay, let it chill and dry. So next thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna use that the hole on the tab and cut through the webbing. This side and this side. Feel free to use your the rivet press cam snap to punch a hole, because this thing pretty thick. I don't want you to hurt your hand. Okay, I think it's pretty good, guys. I think it's sticking there. Oh yeah, see, I like really good at quick. So now I'm gonna clip this side. I'm gonna grab a bigger clip. That one's too small. Okay, I'm gonna keep this here. Make sure they're even, Steven. Right there. Okay, let's see if I'm strong enough to punch through this thick thing. Okay, so position your puncher using that hole on your tab as a guideline, okay? Yeah. Oh, pretty good. Okay, and the next one. Wait, there you go. Okay, now we're ready to go. I'm gonna use this rivet here. Okay, so this is 8 millimeters by 9, so it's a medium size rivet. Gonna push through this rivet. Oh, see, I didn't punch it all the way through here. I gotta do it again. Yeah, this material is pretty thick. It's good that I'm not sewing it, really. I have an industrial, but there you go. I think that sounds better. Yep, I can see through. Okay. Okay, now we're ready to put our rivet in. Okay, so judging from the thickness of this, I want to use the 8 mil before, the 8 millimeter. It's because it's gunmetal and it matches my hardware, but I think it's gonna be too short, you guys. Yeah, that'd be like too tight. So I'm gonna bump it up to a large rivet at 10 mil, but I don't have gunmetal, so I'm just gonna use this gold. Okay, this one at 10 mil, so hopefully it works better. It will give me, yep, it'll give me more space right there. Okay, so I'm gonna put the washer in, put the rivet first. Put our rivets. Ooh, actually, it's pretty good with gold and gunmetal. You know, it's the whole black and gold theme. We're gonna flip it over, and then we're gonna grab our washer, and then put the other part of your rivet. Okay, just press it. Put our washer, and then put the rivet. Okay, now we're gonna grab our good old cam snap. Okay, I'm gonna change my die because I set this up at 8 mil, so I need to change it to 10 mil now. Okay, I think I found my die here, the 10 mil. Yep, we're good here. Okay, we got our washer. Perfect. Press away. Okay, sure it's tight. With the other one. Okay. Very good there. Now, see? Now Nice and clean, you guys. Okay. It looks kind of steampunky. So now we're gonna find our hook here. So go all the way to the end right here. Put our hook. Then we're gonna thread it back. Make sure they're not twisted. Thread it back here. And pull. There you go. Perfect. Now grab the other hook. Right here. Wait, right here. Almost backwards. Let me make sure. We don't need this to be twisted. Okay, yeah, we're good. So we have to do it this way. So, same thing. I'm going to put it right about here. Just hold it right here. And then we're going to put a glue on our other tab. Okay. Fold it here. So there, make sure it's aligned. It's nice from side to side, front and back. Okay. I'm gonna clip it, you guys. I'm gonna make it further. Can't be too stingy here. Okay. Right here. I think it's perfect. I'm gonna clip it. Let it chill so the glue dried. And next thing we're gonna do is punch a hole through this webbing. We're gonna use the existing hole from the tab as our guideline. Yeah, that glue's really good. Okay, I'm gonna move my clip to this side, that way I'm not punch a hole through it. Let's do this. We're almost there, guys. There you go. Sounds good. Okay, now we're gonna grab a rivet. Right there. Flip it. Put our washer. Oops. The other washer, make sure it's not upside down. Okay, put the washer and put the other side of the rivet, and we're gonna press it. I can move my clip away now because we don't need to press that. Okay. The other one. Okay. That's it, guys. Look at that. Okay. Look how nice that is. Okay, I'm gonna zoom this out. You can see. clean looking. They're not bulky. And it's nice and clean right there. Gorgeous. See? And it's pretty quick. I think you can make a bunch of these rather quick. That's that. And we have this one. So what do you think? I hope you guys enjoy this video, and then I hope I teach you something useful, some hack. So if you like this video, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and then thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.